today. Taking y'all for a ride as usual. I promise one day I will get a tripod to not be so messy. But I'm back today because I wanted to film a update on our budget, how the budget binder is working for me, and the coin challenge that I'm taking. So my only video on this was at the end of January or sometime in January. So I didn't do one at the end for February, so I'm going to do one at the end of February and then give you my goals for March. And I'm not sure if I'll continue these every week or every month or every other month. We'll just have to see how it goes. And if I move around a lot, it's because I'm sitting on my knees and it hurts. I'm old. So what we'll start with is the budget. Well, the budget binder. I have my list here. We will start with my goals for last month. Now, my goals for last month were to buy bunk beds for the girls. That didn't happen. We had a lot of unexpected expenses. I started having to go, I guess around the time that I made this video, I was having to go to Atlanta twice a week. That's 2 hour, sometimes 2.5 hour, depending on traffic, drive each way. So 2 hours there, 2 hours back, and that's a lot. And then if my husband can't get off work to take me, then my dad or mom or sister or somebody has to come, and they would never ask me to do this, but we make sure to pay their food, their gas, and then our gas up there because they will drive our vehicles. I can't drive right now, so I can't drive myself. So it is very, very expensive. And that is just what I'm going to leave it at. And I don't mind doing it. It's got to be done, but that is very expensive. Now I'm only going once every 2 weeks, but I have to go to infusion about 30 minutes away 3 times a week. So, it's just one thing after another, but we'll get there. So we did not get to do as much as we wanted to do. And we actually did, though. I didn't realize that we still had one small credit card that we hadn't paid off that I didn't mention before. We got that paid off, so woohoo! We did that, and then we had to turn around and charge something on it because we really had to have something in. I wish we hadn't had to do it, but we did it. But it's something that we can't pay off this month. So, we did not get bunk beds. We paid off one of the credit cards. And we paid off another part of another credit card. We paid down from a $700 balance. I'm just going to give you real numbers because that's easier for me and maybe it'll help you. So we paid it, the balance was $715 rather. We paid it from $715 down to $570, so that's not too bad. Nothing to sneeze at. So we did that. And the other thing that killed us this month was soccer registration and all the things that comes along with buying 2 little girls' soccer necessities. Very expensive. Folks, prepare. If you've got babies and you think they're expensive, wait till they get a little bit older because they will be even more expensive, I promise you. So our goals for this month are to finish. We would love to pay off both of those credit cards, the one that we ended up having to charge something on and the other one that we still owe on. However, that's probably not going to happen. I know it's not, because we really want to go see my husband's family at the end of the month. They live about 9 hours away. So we're going to try to do that. And then we also really have to get our dog fixed, like neutered. That ain't cheap, y'all. It's not cheap. So we will be lucky to get one of them paid off. We still have not got our tax return. Shame, shame. We haven't even filed taxes yet, but we will be tonight, hopefully. So, yes, once we get our tax return, everything will be paid off. I think we're going to be able to pay off a pretty large credit card, possibly the truck, the Tahoe that we have. And that would be really awesome. So yeah, that's our goals for the month of March. To get our dog fixed, to pay off one credit card balance, and yeah. Okay, so savings. We didn't get, obviously, to put much into savings, but we were able to contribute $50 for the whole entire month. It was tight. It's tight. And that's okay. We didn't take anything out, but we only contributed $50. Now, hopefully that will change when we get our tax return. I think I might do a video on what we do with our tax return. Just so that you guys know. Maybe you get ideas or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, it's kind of personal, so I'm not real sure how my husband's going to feel about that, but we'll see. So, on to the budget binder. I thought I would give you a quick update on that. What worked, what didn't work. There was a whole lot of it that didn't work, actually. So, I haven't updated it in a few weeks, or about a week or so. So, the first page was if you can see, the meals for the month. Now, I didn't finish filling it out, but I will say that this helped. It really helped. So, like, when I was just, even if it was just that I kept meal ideas on here, that was nice. So, then the second page was the groceries list. Like I said before, this is just things that we kind of need, but they're not an immediate need, or they're not maybe at the regular grocery store. So, like on a Saturday when we're going to go run errands, I can take a look at it and say, okay, well, we need a big black trash can so we can take our trash to the dump. Because, yes, well, we live in the boondocks, and we don't have trash pickup here. We have to take it to the dump ourselves. Y'all think y'all country? No, we country. Just kidding. Well, we really don't have trash pickup. The month at a glance thing, this thing was totally useless. I filled it out, and I looked at it and updated it, but it really was useless. It was just extra work. So we're not going to do that. And we're not going to do the year at a glance either with the checking start. I filled out the first part, so I'll cover it up. But like all that just wasn't. All it had was the different months, the checking start, checking in for the month, saving start, saving in. That just, no. What really was useful was this daily expenditure thing. And I actually have another one behind there. And need to get some more. That was really cool to keep up with our daily spending. Do you see him? Hey, buddy. What are you doing, Maxie? You want Mama rub your feet? He loves it when I rub his feet. He's such a spoiled dog. You're not going to be so happy with me next week when you get snippy snip. No. Snippy snip. Okay. It's all right. He's my baby. So, on the other side, we had the monthly check-in or like goals or whatever. This, useless. I didn't even fill it out. Well, I did write a couple things, but I didn't use it. Then we had our savings sheet. Now, I will keep this. I am going to keep this. I'm covering up the savings amount. That is something that I will keep. And the outstanding debt. Yeah, you probably can't see it. I can't cover it up with my hand. The green stripe is the one that we paid off, and I have not highlighted or wrote in the other one that we paid off either. Well, we had to charge something on it, so I guess I shouldn't even highlight it. But anyway, that's why that one's highlighted. So, I am taking out, what, like 3 sheets or so? But that's fine. It's fine. So, that was that. And let me make sure I got everything. Budget update. Pages worked. Didn't can't read, Mom. Handwriting. Okay, so I am going to go on to the coin challenge now. So, this is that coin challenge that I was following Not Your Ordinary Housewife. I think that's her name on. And I just sat down a while ago, counted out all our change out of the jars. I cleaned out the couches, cleaned out junk drawers. This is what I've got so far. Divided it up into baggies with sticky notes in there. And by the way, we decided that what we're going to do with our change that we roll is divide it and split it equally into the girls' savings accounts. So I had, in dollar bills, I had $1. Quarters, I had 5.50. Dimes, I had 6.30. Nickels, I had $4.35. Pennies was $2.89. And as of today, that made $18.94. So roughly $9.50 per child, which is not a lot, for sure, for 2 months, for January and February, but it's better than it just not having nothing. So I'm okay with that. So $18.94. You can see right there, maybe. I do know. Maybe so. So if you did the coin challenge, please put it below in a comment. I would love to watch your video on it, and I'll link the Not So Ordinary Housewife too, so that you can see how. I don't know if she's done her update or not, but yeah, definitely go check her out. She's pretty cool. So I hope y'all had. Did I say so enough? I hope y'all have a great Thursday, and I will see y'all later. Bye.